Hey guys, we're back. um, we decided to make a serious video telling stories of the hate that we have ever gotten before in our lives, just to put it out there and have people realize this is something real. So I'm gonna start off first, and then Ashley's gonna do hers later. Um, so before we keep on jib jabbing, I'm gonna start. Um, I had a friend who I've known for quite a while. Her name is Justine. Amazing friend, like the sweetest person in the world. I love her to death. She's a singer, a songwriter, an actress, a blogger. I mean, she is a tweeter, immensely, like, pretty much over Twitter. Like, she tweets all the time, like me, which I kind of need to stop. um, but Justine was the most amazing person in the world until a few years back. She had become friends with a friend named Laura, and her and Laura were about friends for about, I want to say, 2 years. And Laura is a very manipulative person. She took advantage of Justine very much, um, and pretty much used her. Like, I mean, really, really used her. She made her do things that were unacceptable. Like, at one point, I became friends with Laura, and I didn't know Laura and Justine were friends. I didn't know this at all. And it came to the point where, as of Laura took advantage of Justine, made up all kinds of lies, went and pretty much hacked into everything, her Facebook, her email, her YouTube, I mean, every single thing, every single social networking thing they hacked into and used to their advantage, sent hate to all her friends. I mean, it was completely unpredictable. I didn't even think that this could happen to somebody, but it did. And Justine was on the wrong side of all of this, and come to find out, her parents, her siblings, her everybody, her family was in on all this too, and they had a part in it. And you think parents would do such a thing, siblings would be in something like this, but like you never think. But yeah, it happens. um but Justine, I mean, was so taken advantage of that Laura has gone to use her mind and made her do things like send hate messages to people and do this and that. I mean, really, really rude, and just, I'm gonna say it's disgusting, because to me it is disgusting. Why would you go and use somebody like that and make them do all these things? And it made people not it made Laura feel better about what she was doing, and made people go and not want to be friends with Justine, not want to talk to her, not want to just have anything to do with her, because Laura made her into this person that she never was. Justine is not that type of person to do such a thing. And it got to the point where, as of next thing you know, I mean, me and Justine were friends at that point, and Laura made it in her power to break us up. She really did, and I didn't accept it. I didn't know what was going on, and whenever I finally found this out, and I was finding out that she was doing this, I was like, really? Where's this coming from? But Laura was jealous of the relationship, the friendship, and the sisterly love that Justine and I had, and she hated it, and she did everything in her power, and at one point she did succeed in it. And so what had happened was, um, I pretty much, Laura came after me. Laura sent me all these hate messages and everything, and pretty much hurt me, broke me down, and it got to the point where I was fixing to commit suicide. It was that bad. And so, but what had happened was, once I pretty much got myself off of everything, got myself off of Twitter, off of Facebook, off of everything, pretty much cleaned the slate, protected everything that I had that was important, and stayed away from everything that I did not need, because I did not want that feeling anymore. I didn't want to have to be hated on and feel as bad as I was. So I pretty much kind of wiped myself off the face of the earth, made myself as private as possible, and come to find out, I was contacted a few months after that by a good friend named Jessica, and she had told me what was going on. Come to find out, at the time that I did not talk or have anything to do with Justine and Laura at all. I was told that Laura and her family kicked out Justine because Justine was going through some stuff at home. She moved to Laura's house. Then, come to find out, Justine went to Laura. Laura and her family kicked out Justine, put her on the street for 2 days, and it took about 2 days for Justine's friends to bring her back home, and she was not the same since. She was crying every night. She wanted to kill herself. She wanted everything in her power to be away. Like, she could not stand this anymore because the overpowering that Laura did on her, it made her feel bad about herself, and she couldn't have it any longer. So, whenever I was contacted and told this, I broke down completely. And it went from there that I got to the point to wanting to get back with Justine and wanting to talk to her again. And I, it surprised me that all of this was going on. So me and Jessica got together and we found contacts to get to Justine. And finally, in time, I want to say probably about a year ago, yeah, about maybe half a year ago, 6 months ago, um, we actually got to becoming friends again. I got a direct message on Twitter from her, and I didn't know who it was. And I was like, "Who is this?" And she's like, "It's your friend Justine." I'm like, Justine, my friend Justine, the one that I used to be friends with?" She's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Really?" She's like, "Yeah, it's me." I was like, "Okay." And so now it has gotten to the point where our friendship has gotten really, really far. And we talk all the time now whenever we can. She calls me every once in a while whenever she's not busy, if she can, and we keep up with each other's lives now because all of this happened and we see that you can overcome hate as strong as that. We just were better people, I guess I want to say. Um and I mean, like, just we're the best of friends, but somehow she she keeps getting hate. Like, she told me the other day that people were stalking her and following her around and calling her place of business because of a certain picture that was put online. Like, seriously, people, that's kind of immature to be doing that. And you say you go and you threaten her with certain things as of killing her certain things. That is not right. Y'all need to stop, please, because this really affects people. Going and threatening somebody like that, it, you don't know it, but it does have a big effect on somebody to go and say that. So please just refrain from all that. Leave her alone. Back off. It was just a silly picture. That's all it was. Just leave her alone. Um, but I wanted to put this story out there. No hate, please, no hate. You don't know what a person is going through. Do not threaten people. Do not go and bully people. Bullying, and cyberbullying especially, is the worst thing. And this is what happened with Justine. She was cyberbullied and bullied in general by a person who is manipulative, who is a liar, who will do anything in her power to make it seem like she's the better person than everybody else. Laura, as of right now, from what I know, is still causing problems. And she's still using people. Like, I recently found out there's a girl that she is playing and using, and it's not right. But thankfully, they are going to court for it. Everything will be settled, and hopefully, they give her a very, very, very strong punishment. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But please, thank you for watching. I just wanted this to be known. And Justine, if you are watching, I love you, love you, love you tons. Like, please call me, text me, tweet me, something so we can get in touch. But we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.